What's
What's going
going
on,
on?
guys? Patrick, James, we do not have our third partner in crime with us today. He is quite busy, but we're going to talk about Super Bowl and the Eagles and the Steelers today. If enough time, we might do a little first round mock draft. Anyways, so I honestly, I really like that Super Bowl tip this
I
year.
was I was entertained the entire time. I thought it was great. It was much
I
better
thought,
than last year. Last year was a wash, man.
yeah, last year that was different. I mean, it was nice to see the Chiefs get their butt whooped.
Oh yeah, everyone prayed on their
And
downfall.
yeah, I mean,
I feel like
I
people
just
feel the
liked it,
same way
but
about this one.
y-
You know, they like to see
yeah,
the
I
Pats
mean,
get their shit rocked.
all the time. Um, but I think, I really thought that the Patriots were going to put up a better fight. Um, but watching it all throughout, like I realized they did not have the right scheme going into it. Like
No,
they started off trying to
no,
set the tone with running the ball after the Seahawks, scored a field goal. I think the Patriots defense did good. They, for the most part, they were able to do bend no break
they.
most of the
Oh yeah,
game.
they. Yeah, a lot of shutouts for sure.
So, like, good on the Patriots defense, and it's just the offense just couldn't do it. The scheme, it was like run, dump off, maybe throw it 10 yards. And I think they were just really just too scared of the Seattle defense. They just kept coming after Drake May the whole game.
Yeah, they were running
And
running over Will Campbell. It was
they
ridiculous.
were just running over everything. I mean, honestly, my favorite play of the whole game was when Mills just bull rush manhandled their guard Wilson into
Mhm.
Drake May, grabbed Drake May, and then just tackled them both, got the sack. That was honestly my favorite play
That
because
was
he
beautiful. I
just,
like really I like the like strip sack fumble that they sent back, but
with
the
Devin
pick
Witherspoon.
six, the so yeah, the almost pick
I don't know, was
six.
that a did they consider that a pick six or a
No, there was a
fumble?
flag, so it went back, so they didn't get it. Yeah,
Either way, I thought it was a really
like
good
often
game.
I
And I
think it
think the
was a
people,
legal block. I believe something dumb like that.
I don't know, but I think the people who don't really watch football or more of they're not really that into it as much as some. I think that those are the ones that are going to say that this was a boring one. Honestly, it was
Be-
so good. It
because
was
they don't
such a good
understand how
defense.
everything. Oh my gosh, yeah, they don't understand how like everything comes together. They just want to see
Hmm.
high scoring passes and they
Yeah,
just want to see the action.
yeah,
And
I
there's
think
action throughout any game. There's action all over the place. It just depends on how you analyze it.
it's just if you're actually
I mean,
paying
I've seen some
attention, if you're
boring
actually
games,
looking,
but yeah, if you're actually looking, I've seen some boring games, but
if
usually the
you're
boring games, the
if you
defense
know
is
what you're
making
looking
big
for, you're
plays.
going to see it. If you know what you're looking for, you're going to see what's going on. But I really, honestly, I liked what Seattle was doing. That's not like they on offense they did anything like too crazy or
But yeah,
anything.
nothing
Sam Darnold,
flashy, nothing spectacular,
mhm.
really.
There's a
They were
couple
just
good big
they were just
plays.
trying to win. You
There's a
know.
couple good big plays that I think helped keep it, on the exciting level for Seattle. Especially Kenneth Walker. That
Oh
dude
my gosh, yeah,
went
the
off.
back to back 30-yard runs, spectacular.
Not even just that, like him pulling off some Le'Veon Bell like type stuff. My
Yeah,
favorite play from him was just like a 10-yard run where he went up, he hopped, looked, hopped, found the hole and shot through it. Like that was picture perfect Le'Veon Bell. And I was excited to see it. And I do find it funny that they both went to the same college as well.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but it was awesome. Yeah, I think he did really good throughout the entire game. And Sam Darnold, he started off slow. What I liked though was he did not let the pressure get to him because it's not like the Patriots weren't getting to him. They did pressure him, but Sam Darnold handled it so well. He maneuvered that
Yeah,
pocket. He
he
went
never
like,
he never yeah, he never collapsed, you know?
yeah, he
I
didn't falter at
it was
all.
good, it was good.
There's times he could have made some plays. So he had some open receivers, but overall, I'd say he had a pretty good performance.
Mm,
More on the fact of he just stayed calm, cool, and collected the entire time, even when he was playing bad. But I still
Right.
think it was a good performance. He did enough. He didn't turn the ball over, and that was key. Because they didn't turn the ball over, defense is doing what it was doing.
Mhm.
Patriots just couldn't get a rhythm going at all.
Yeah, I mean, they were able to hold them to 4 field goals at first, so it looked promising. I was like, maybe
They
this is, like, their chance in the second half, man. Something just
as
they just
soon
kept
as that first
sinking further
touchdown
in the hole.
as soon as that touchdown hit, I knew that was it.
Oh, yeah, 18-0. That was it.
When I was sitting
There
at the
was, like,
bar
what,
and I
like,
was watching it, I
18
looked
minutes
over at
left
the
in the
guy
game?
next to me. Yeah, I
There was,
looked
like,
over at the guy
18.
next to me, and I was like, "Man, they get a touchdown, this game's over."
Yep.
And that touchdown to AJ Barner, I was like, "There it is, right there."
I was like, it's a shutout, man. And then, I appreciate that Stephon Diggs caught that big pass, and then he spun the ball. They only have 2 minutes left in the game.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh, that was so ridiculous.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs, he has gone down a rabbit hole, it seems like, but oh well. I'm happy that they gave Kenneth Walker the MVP in the sense of I'm tired of seeing it just being QBs doing it.
I think he earned it. He was the main, uh
He's the reason they got down the field,
yes, yes.
most of the time. There's a
He
cut
was the spark.
like I said, there's a couple big plays in the passing game, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah,
Um,
he was doing what he had to do, and that's really all they needed, just to
mhm.
get within field goal range and then take it from there.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I really think Jacoby Myers should have been the MVP because 5 field
No,
goals.
he had a game. He had a
He
game.
set the Super Bowl record for most field goals in the Super Bowl. Like he had a hell of a
He
game,
scored more
and
than the entire Patriots
he
offense.
scored
He had more
17
points than the
points.
Patriots.
He scored 17 total points. I mean, even excluding the extra points, he still had more points than the Patriots did. Patriots really only had 2 good plays the whole game, in all honesty, and that was the deep ball to Matt Collins and the deep ball to Matt Collins for the touchdown. That was it. Those are the only 2 actual, like, good plays that they had the whole game. And then they had that one meaningless drive at towards the end of the 4th quarter where they got their
You know,
second touchdown.
but it's like, you're out
But
of time.
yeah,
You're out
it
of
was just
time.
garbage. It's a
Yeah,
garbage time touchdown.
yeah.
They weren't
No
going to
one's
come
gonna
back
remember
from
it.
it.
No one's gonna remember it.
What they will remember from the Patriots is how much Drake May was scared, and I don't blame
That's
him.
that's what I saw that in him. He was not ready.
No, no, that inexperience. It was the
Yeah.
inexperience, and it's
He's a he's a
nothing
second
against
year.
him. Yeah, nothing against him. The team's inexperience in general. It's a pretty young team.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
even know how many active
they have
players on the
about
roster has even been to the Super Bowl.
they have a lot of rookies. There was a lot of
They
rookies.
they just got a lot of young players in general.
That's yeah.
So, like, honestly, like, they don't like, when they made the playoffs, I thought they were gonna win one, and then I thought because of their inexperience, they were gonna lose in, like, the divisional round. That's really what I thought, but it was mostly because of the inexperience of the players being
Yeah, I
in
mean,
those big moments.
even with that, they still went 14-3 in the regular season with the
They did really good.
inexperience and,
I mean,
yeah,
I think they did really good, even with the easy schedule. How do you like they went from 4-13 to 14-3. So
yeah.
kudos to the Patriots. Kudos to Mike Vrabel for doing what he did. Drake May had a good season. He had a bad playoff season. His playoff
Yeah,
stats
yeah,
weren't the
everyone was like,
greatest.
"Where's the Drake May that we knew?"
Yeah, let me pull something up for you. So during the regular season, Drake May completed 72%. In the playoffs, he completed 58.8.
That's bad. That's a
Regular season,
off.
it is. And then 284.9 yards per game. In the playoffs, 251.5.
Okay. Well, that's not horrible, but the completion
Not horrible.
percentage is bad.
It's still that drop off.
Mhm.
Yards per pass. Drake May had 8.9 per pass in the regular season, and then
Okay.
6.9 in the playoffs.
Oh,
touchdown to turnover ratio was 35-11,
Mhm.
and then playoffs 7-8.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
Passer
probably
rating
that's the
passer
biggest
rating is
trouble.
113.5 regular season, then 82.5 in the playoffs. He had a bad
He
one.
just turned
I
into
mean,
a
it
second string,
happens.
man. Yeah.
It happens. Peyton Manning's done it, where he was really good regular season and then fell in the playoffs. I mean, it happens. But it's just I don't know exactly. Maybe maybe it's because he started playing some really good defenses. I mean,
Yeah. And he wasn't
because
really used to seeing that with a winning
every
team.
team he played in the playoffs was a top 10 defense. Every team, that's including the Super Bowl. Like, so it's not like he
Yeah,
had an easy
they said
road, easy
that was the
defenses.
first. I saw something that was like that was the first. The Super Bowl was the first game they lost this season where no one had a top 10 draft on their team. Like Seattle's had no top 10 draft picks, and they got
Oh yeah,
yeah.
because I think right now their earliest draft, I think right now is JSN, and he was drafted
That was 2
10th
years ago.
overall. I think he was
Yeah,
11th overall, something like that. Like he was in the top half, but he wasn't top 10. I thought he could have
yeah.
gone top 10.
That was
I've
the
been a
first team
fan of
they lost
JSN.
against without top 10.
I've
That
been
just
a
goes to
fan of
show you, man.
JSN
Yeah. Well, obviously,
since he's been since college.
since a Buckeye, man.
Yeah, but I think the player who did the best for the Patriots was Christian Gonzalez, though.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
He
He was
was simply
insane, man. He
amazing.
was breaking. He broke up like 3 or 4 like
Mhm.
good passes.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that
The
deep
one where
ball to
he
Rashid
jumped
Shaheed.
back and he knocked it with his hand.
Yeah,
That
the
was
one
nuts.
throw to Rashid Shaheed. Is that the one you're talking
Mhm,
about?
mhm.
Yeah, the deep pass to Shaheed. I was like, "Oh, shit," and then an even
He got paid.
bigger shit when he knocked it away. I was like, "Wow, that was good on him."
And
The
we
one
called that.
pass breakup,
We said he was gonna be one of the biggest threats on the Patriots. We said, "You gotta watch out for him."
without a doubt. I mean, like,
And Marcus
the most
Jones.
exciting thing, that a lot of people were saying in general was JSN Gonzalez matchup. Which it was really good. I mean, they both won. They both had their wins. They both, it was a
Mhm,
battle. And
mhm.
that one pass that could have been a touchdown from JSN that Gonzalez broke up,
Yep.
JSN had Gonzalez beat. Like, as soon as he broke his route, he broke inside, he cut inside,
Mhm.
open. And it's just, when you looked at where the ball was placed, it was just a tad bit, like, JSN had to slow down
Yeah,
just the
yeah.
tiniest bit to get it, and that's what allowed Gonzalez to be able to close in on that and, bat that away. I feel like
It all breaks down to key moments.
If Darnold saw that just a split second sooner, he could have been able to throw that ball on as soon as JSN made that cut, and that would have been a touchdown.
I
I
would
mean,
agree.
there's just a couple moments with Sam Darnold where I was like, he could have just placed that ball just a little bit better. Just barely. But I thought overall that was a really good game. That's one of my favorite Super Bowls in all honesty.
In a while, man. In a while. It's been a while.
Yeah. Because
Like
because when you're
I'm just tired. People are just tired of seeing the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, they had a really good run. I mean, I think my biggest problem was just being annoyed of them and feeling like, yeah, they had the refs on their side. But I'm glad last year the Eagles just took the belt. It gave them the belt.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Belt to ass, man.
Yeah. On a quick side note, I saw this thing where they ranked all 60 Super Bowl winners,
Mhm.
and guess where they had this year's Seattle team? Guess
Where?
where they ranked amongst those other teams, like basically like the best team for that season, I guess. So
Bottom
like,
bottom 10.
no, you're
Lower?
far off.
Lower than that? They had it
They
lower?
had them ranked third best
Oh,
team,
okay.
third best Super Bowl team. Which
That's
it's because of how dominant that defense was and how little, well, not how little, I don't remember what their turnover differential was. I think it was pretty good. But with how good the offense was the whole season and how dominant the defense was, they had them at third, which is
uh,
crazy because there's been
that's
some really
compared
good,
to like every Super Bowl performance by team?
All 60
Okay,
Super
okay,
Bowls.
okay.
All
I
60
understand now.
Super Bowl.
That's
They
insane.
got all this Super Bowl winners, and I don't know, I don't remember what their criteria was for it. I think it was DVOA.
Yeah.
And which I don't know how
I didn't see
they.
that coming. I couldn't have predicted that one.
No, no, I was
I did not see that cover.
curious, but
I knew
when
it
you
was gonna be
look
a
at
good
it, they
Super Bowl because it was pretty evenly matched until the
it,
game started.
I didn't know how evenly matched it is. I still thought that no matter what it landed in Seattle, I just thought the Patriots were going to put up more of a fight,
Yeah,
not just simply roll over and die.
which
That's
is
that's
what
that's
happened
what it seemed like
from
they
the first
did. They
quarter
went
onward.
from the first drive. They're like, well, this game plan didn't work. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Still don't know what to do. Drake May's dying out there. Drake May's the one seeing ghosts now. My God, he's still probably he's still seeing the
He's probably
defenders
black and
after him.
blue, man. Yeah.
He's waking up in the middle of the night screaming, saying, "Devin, get away from me!" As in
He's
Devin
gonna.
Witherspoon, because he was after
Hmm.
him all night too.
Yeah, he's gonna
My
have night
God,
terrors.
that was an amazing defensive performance. That was one of my favorites to see. I really, really enjoyed that game.
I
But
mean, at
no,
least May is resilient though.
yeah, I think he's.
Like you could know he's frustrated, but he can keep a good composure,
Hmm.
and that's good for a young
Yeah,
player.
no, I think he's going to be
He didn't get
fine.
hot headed. You know,
I mean,
wasn't cussing out
do
his.
I
He
think
wasn't cussing out Vrabel on the sideline. Like it wasn't. You
no?
know.
Well, he shouldn't. He does it like he. I highly doubt he's got that kind of ego just yet.
Yeah,
Like, and no, I didn't
he's
see
very
that.
humble.
I don't see him being like being a problem child or anything.
No.
Um, but I don't see them being able to replicate this season. I don't know if they're going like we'll see what happens. Let's see what they're going to do in the off season. I still think they're going to be a playoff contender next season in all honesty.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see a Seahawk dynasty, but I know they're going to be really good the next couple of seasons. I'd say at least the next 5 seasons, they're going to be the team to beat in the NFC,
Yeah. They're gonna become the new Rams.
which I know that probably hurts you a little bit with being an Eagles fan.
No, it's fine. We only play them once a season. It's okay. It's fine. I just, just suck it up for that 1 week.
Are they playing them this season?
We usually play them. I'll have to,
Uh,
I'll have to, I'll have to fact check that, but we
we'll
usually play
see.
them.
I don't know if they are, but there's going to be a Super Bowl
It's them or the
rematch at one
Cardinals
point.
usually. Yeah.
It's going to be a Super Bowl rematch next season. I'm pretty sure the Patriots and Seahawks are playing in the regular season.
Are you able to look up their opponents?
It'll take me some time.
Oh, okay.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, yeah. We'll go over opponents and how we
Uh,
think it's gonna play out.
yeah. Well, speaking of the Eagles, though, I'm curious to see, what you think of what they've done so far with like coaching hires, and what do
Okay.
you think that they should do, come to the draft and slash like free agency, if where you think that what positions.
Well, we hired not a I don't know Sean Mannion. He he's a quarterback coach. So
Yeah, for the Packers, right?
yeah, yeah. So like that's good experience. He worked with Jordan Love, and then they're kind of just letting him pick his own like position coaches.
Okay,
I
that
don't
makes
dig
sense.
like super deep into position coaches.
Hmm.
Because it's all going to come down to the coordinators. But I think I think I think it'll be interesting for sure. He has the experience. It's not going to be another. It's not going to be like last season.
I
I don't
mean,
even want to say his
I,
name. I don't even want to say his name. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. Um, I'd say it's not bad. Just for the simple fact of, I mean, he's done a pretty good job with Jordan Love, and he's made Malik Willis look like
Yeah,
a
I haven't looked much into him yet. I mean, I know who he is, but, like, I haven't done my research for him
mm,
because they only got him, like, a few days ago, so I haven't really dug into him yet. They were the Eagles were kinda just sitting around. They were like, "Okay, you fired the OC, like, day 1, so, like, you know, what's happening?" Took them a whole month,
yeah.
but, no,
Well,
I have positive outlooks, you know?
yeah. Is
We
it?
only get a new OC every year, so we just keep fucking trying them out until we
I
can keep
know it
one.
probably hurts a little bit not having Kellen Moore because I really liked him as y'all's OC last year, which is why I like
Yeah.
him as a head coach this year. In all honesty,
Yeah, I'm excited for him.
sorry,
Um,
I'm trying to find something.
he's a big brain guy. Excited for him. At least what he's gonna
Thought
do.
I got sent a is it? I thought I had something here that had a list of the top 50 free agents. I'm trying to. That's not it. I'll have to do that another time. But out of like some of the free agents that you kind of know of, is there anybody that you're kind of eyeing for the Eagles to grab?
Um, so who's in free agency for tight end?
That's for tight end. Well, and Joku's
Mhm.
not isn't that and Joku
Njoku's free?
is yeah, he said that he doesn't want
Oh,
to return.
okay,
That could be
okay.
somebody. Could be good for I mean, that
I
would
don't think
kind
we
of
need
make
to draft
sense.
tight end. We need to trade for a tight end.
You want to have to trade because he's not going to be he I think
Oh, yeah, but I mean, like, in
I can
terms of, like
see it because the Eagles are a contender, and he's probably like, "You know what? Let's get away
I
from
wanna
this
be on a winning team, man. I wanna be on a team where someone can throw to me.
at least feel like, I'm can at least make my way into the
Yeah,
I
he's
wanna
like,
feel
"At
like
least
I'm
I'll be in
doing
the
something."
playoffs."
Yeah, exactly. Jesus.
He's like,
Ah,
"I haven't tasted that since,
mm.
uh, what, 2020? Was he on the team in 2020?"
And Joker?
Yeah.
He's been with the Browns his entire career.
Yeah, but what is he
Yeah,
like
in
he's like
2020, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure
okay.
I don't know how long he's been in. I can't
So he's been to the
remember.
playoffs once.
Months.
Yep. He wants to taste it again, man.
And they bring in Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. So I don't blame him for wanting to leave that situation either, or just the way they're treating Shedeur, you know? Like,
We'll
they're
see what's
excited to
going
have
on
him,
there, man.
but it seems like that's, like, an abusive relationship, man. That's what the Browns always have an abusive relationship with their
We
quarterbacks.
can do a whole episode talking about
On
how
Shedeur,
bad the Browns
yeah.
are. No, just how bad the Browns are, their decision making, and
Yeah,
where they need to
that's a
go
whole
to
rabbit hole.
fix. I did like a little mock draft for them, and I thought it was pretty good because there's just so many things the Browns need to work on. In all honesty, um, but
They need a factory
yeah,
ASAP.
yeah, that's what
Factory ASAP.
I've seriously been saying that this whole time. They need to they need to trade these players, some of these players, just so they can really do get a nice
Open up
reset
yeah,
in.
open up their cap a little bit
Yeah,
because you
like
have
these
the
players are going to be
expensive massage table man who
what they need
just
to do.
gets hurt and soaks up
They
paycheck.
with Deshaun Watson with the money they got tied into him, they could just roll with him this season. Whatever you're not going to
Mhm.
make it very far. Like you don't have really any wide receivers, so why waste any kind of pick on a quarterback? Or don't worry about throwing Shador Sanders or Dylan Gabriel in there just to diminish their confidence and their
I
growth.
know. It was
You know,
so yeah, like,
don't
it's like
worry
a
about that. Just I guess roll with Deshaun Watson this season. If I remember correctly, I think his cap hit is like 80 million this year. Like he's got this.
Yeah, because
crazy cap
he
hit.
signed a quarter yeah, he signed a quarter million, or a quarter billion, I should say. Quarter
Yeah,
billion.
he it was 200 his whole it's a fully guaranteed $230 million contract
Mhm.
is what it was. And, like, I get it. I get why you wanted to go and do it, um, but he just has not lived up to what he was
What
doing
we thought he
in
was gonna
Houston, what
yeah,
we
yeah,
thought he could do.
yeah,
Because he did really good when he was in Houston, and then,
I
the
know.
whole thing happened, and then, you
The
know,
injuries.
the Browns being quarterback hell, whether you were good before or not. Like, I said this in a previous video I did, like, they don't know how to develop a quarterback. And some people might say that, what about Baker Mayfield? It's just like, no, I don't think they
He was
developed him
used and abused.
whatsoever.
They threw him to the wolves.
Oh yeah, they do that a lot in today's league. Baker Mayfield, I feel like a lot of the progression that he made, he's made with, doing it on his own. I don't feel like the Browns actually did it. I mean, they've, in my time, I've never seen them actually develop a quarterback. The best quarterback they've had in the last 20 years, 20 plus years, has been Baker Mayfield.
Right.
And I feel like if he would have been drafted somewhere else that was able to, develop him more, he could easily be a top 10, top 5 QB right now. I think he has the
Absolutely.
talent, and, you look at him and you see a lot of these interviews and whatnot. He looks like that, the fun guy, man.
Mhm.
Like, he looks like a good locker room guy, and he don't put up with people with people's shit, and it's fun to see.
I like his trash talking. I like his trash talking for no
Yeah,
reason. He's hilarious.
yeah, and so, the Browns really screwed him over, and I'm glad he's doing really good in Tampa. But there's no way that these quarterbacks are going to be coming into Cleveland right now and succeeding. So they really need to avoid, like, drafting a quarterback these next couple of years. They need to revamp their offensive line. They're getting
Oh,
old.
yeah.
They were good, and they're not bad now, but they're getting old, so they're not going to be able to keep this up. And then their best receiver is Jerry Jeudy, who can't catch.
Butterfingers, man.
He's not
Best
reliable.
is not saying
He's
much.
he's got the big play upside, but he's not very reliable to catch the ball. And there's a couple times I've
And
seen
he'll be
him
wide open too, yeah.
drop it, and if it wasn't for him dropping the ball so much, I feel just those receivers in general
Maybe they might
dropping
have
the
had a couple
ball,
more wins under their
maybe
belt.
Shador and Gabriel would have looked better. I don't know about a couple more
Mhm.
wins, but at least, their quarterbacks wouldn't have looked so bad. The only
It's like,
there's was really only two bright spots on the Browns offense, and that was
oh, man, I
Harold
miss Amari
Fannin
Cooper.
and Quinshon Judkins.
Yeah.
Like,
I
those are
thought
the only
I
two bright
I thought
spots
I
on that
thought Quinshawn had a
offense.
good rookie season. I mean, he kinda slowed down
He
about
did
midway
he
through.
did good. Like, I don't know
But
why
when you
some
don't have a
people tend to
line,
I think they got a line, it's just older, man. It's
yeah.
just the Browns themselves. They can't open things up for him. I think he can do something there as long as, they do things right. Let's revamp the O-line. Let's get some weapons in there because Jerry Jeudy is not a wide receiver one at all. And he's just got big play
He's
upside.
maybe a 3. Yeah, he's maybe a 3.
To be honest, what I'd do, I would reset because some of the, like, let's go with Miles Garrett and Denzel Ward. Those
Mhm.
two are going to they're I can see them once in the league because now they ain't got their defensive coach because he left a
Well, yeah, I
resignation
mean,
letter,
yeah,
man.
if you're offered something like he was, you'd leave too. You'd be like, "Fuck you, man.
Well,
I
he's just
saved you guys."
resigning. I think he wanted to be the head coach. They didn't give it to him. They gave it to Todd Munkin. And honestly, if I was the
And
Browns,
he's like, "I saved you
I
guys."
would have given it to Schwartz. The
Yeah.
players
He
like
knows
him.
the
The
team.
players like
He's
him.
been with the team for years.
The players
Like,
like him.
God.
And
Yeah.
so there they go again. They're Andrew Berry screwing over his guys again. That's the
Time and
reason
time.
why these coaches just do not want to go there. They're just like, no, thank you, bye. They don't.
And we
That's not
could
an
be a good
organization people want to
team, but
work.
that's not our thing. We're not gonna do that.
That's
We
not an
could be
organization
smart, but
people
we're
want to
not gonna
work
do
for.
that. We're gonna build another
Yeah.
fucking stadium.
So And honestly, I'd trade both of those players, Denzel Ward and Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
Especially, Myles Garrett coming off the MVP season. He's old last year. He already said he wanted out of there. Then,
Mhm.
resign. Granted, he knew what he was signing up for. So, like, I get his frustration, but you also knew what was going to happen. Come on,
Yeah,
you've
you can
been
say
there your
no. Come
entire
on. You
career.
can
You know
say
how it's going to be.
plenty of people want him. Plenty of people could use him.
You are going to get 2, 3 first-round picks for him. Easy.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Open your
then
team up
Denzel
a little
Ward,
bit for some
again,
talent.
probably 2 first-round picks for Denzel Ward. You could get a haul
Mhm.
with just those 2 players.
Yeah, you can be fucking stellar with 2
You
first
got your
rounders.
you got your inside linebacker. You got, what is his name? Mason Graham, their defensive
Mhm.
tackle. You
Yeah.
got him. He can anchor it in a little bit. Let's make the players happy. Let's get a reset because you aren't going to be winning any championships anytime soon. You're not even going to be winning your division anytime soon.
So it's time to
Like
build.
there's
It's time to build. That's
exactly
all it is.
just
Yeah, 3 years down the line.
just sell everything and restart. That's the
Mhm.
best thing the Browns could do right now. Stop trying to hold all the sand in your
Stop
hand.
putting
You're going to hold
Band-Aids
some.
over an open wound. That's what it is, man.
Yeah,
It's hemorrhaging, and they're just putting Band-Aids over it.
exactly.
That's what they're
They're
doing.
not. They need to really do something, and you'd be making your players happy too if because they're disgruntled and it's just going to get worse. But yeah, let's speaking of like what people should do, let's get back to like with the
Yeah,
Eagles.
let's
Like
backpedal. Yeah. What we need to
it's
do.
fun. It's kind of fun talking about what to do with the Browns
Yeah,
because there's so
to
many things you can do.
I love
So many
shit
things you
talking
could do. And
organizations.
it's really not about the shit talking. It's what you see. It's what they've given out. It's
It's
them. It's the
professional
truth.
opinions. Professional, you know,
Even the actual
estimate,
pros are
advice.
saying the same kind of stuff.
Everybody
But
except their front office is saying it.
yeah, how would you go about the draft for the Eagles? Because like for me, on the outside, I can kind of guess where they'd go in the draft.
I'd say
But
we need a couple offensive linemen. I'd say go for a center and a guard. So I mean, I made my draft.
yeah, yeah, you got your homework assignment.
I did. Yeah, I do
Let's
have
hear
it.
it. Let's hear it.
Okay. Um, here I'm not fancy like you, so I can't.
I'm hardly fancy with this. That's fine.
Yeah, no. So it's gonna
You
cut
just,
me off for a
at
second.
least the
Um,
video's looks a little prettier now.
I know you're beautiful face. I went for my we'll do like first three rounds.
I
So
want to hear everything, man.
oh, you want to hear everything? Okay, okay.
Let's hear it, because I'm going to give my
So
explanation.
man, so my first round, I went with Emmanuel. I don't know how to say his last name. Pregno? Pregno?
Is
The
he,
the Nigerian
is
guy from Oregon, the big Nigerian guy.
he's a guard,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And
Oh,
he
yeah,
is a
yeah, yeah.
dog, man. Oh my gosh, he's a dog. So I went
No,
with
that
him
makes
for our
sense.
first round. Yeah,
That sounds like something the Eagles would do. They're trenches first. That's what they've
trenches
been doing for
first.
a long time. Trenches first.
And then yeah, and then actually I went cornerback next, actually. I know they should do
Corner.
trenches first. Yeah. I went corner. I went Chris Johnson from San Diego just because he he hasn't he hasn't broken out too much yet. I think he'd be a good development uh, for us.
Want to be needing to start anytime soon, considering you've got your corners,
Yeah, yeah. Our
Cooper
corners are
DeJean and oh my god, his name's
no,
slipping
those
my
are
mind right
linebackers.
now. Cooper DeJean.
The yeah, the white boys,
Those
they're
are
linebackers.
corners. Quinyon Mitchell, that's the other guy. Quinyon Mitchell and Cooper DeJean are corners. How do you not know your own team? What's wrong with you? Anyways.
The exciting whites.
Yeah.
Um,
Your third pick?
third pick, I went with an edge. Overton from Alabama.
That I don't know if that would fit for y'all though.
I don't know. He's very violent. I like the
Yeah,
violence in
but
him.
he's a bigger corner. He's a not corner, edge rusher. That's do y'all run three?
We do 3-4.
Yeah, that would not fit your scheme. He's a bigger guy. He's more fit for like a 4-3 kind of. I
I don't know,
mean,
man. We have Jalen Carter, and he's massive.
yeah, but he's interior.
Yeah, that's why I said edge, man. We need a big edge guy.
Oh yeah, nah, I'd say I don't know, man. I would have gone like a not a 280-pound edge rusher. Like I'm not saying anything about it, man. He could essentially prove to be better. I'm just like looking at scheme wise, man.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not a bad player at all. I was just looking up in scheme. Anyway, sorry about that.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm more defensive minded, but that is a good point because I'm looking at this now, and it's pretty. I drafted early for defense. Even though our defense is always solid, I was like, we can build people up.
Build him up. Depth never hurts.
Nope.
I mean, I think
Depth
edge is one of your bigger needs. In all honesty, you need to get like that pass rush built up again
for sure. For sure. We're not the best on sacks.
compared to the season before.
Yeah, I know. My fourth round, I went with Jalen Kilgore out of South Carolina,
What position?
safety.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, like our linebackers and our cornerbacks are pretty much like good, but our safeties
You
kind
know.
of
Okay. Yeah.
like we
Jalen.
have
I
like
got.
we have
I
like
got it
I don't
now.
know Sidney Brown, but like he's getting old,
See,
so
I
that was
like
kind of my
Jalen.
thinking.
I like the Jalen Kilgore. He's very versatile. He can play
Yeah.
anywhere on the defense. He's just got some, mechanic stuff to work on. But he's a very versatile safety that, you could be like, okay, we could plug him. He can go outside. He could play nickel. He could play safety. He could play, he could be the blanket safety. So I liked him. I remember, reading up about him, and I like it. That's a good solid one. And he'd be able to play anywhere in that defensive backfield.
Mhm. I believe so. I think we need someone who can jump around a little bit, not be
Hmm.
stuck in there, not be stuck in their field of range.
Yeah.
Then five, yeah, five. I went with a tight end because I was like I brought up before. I think we should trade for a tight end, but I still picked up a tight end. I got Dallin Bentley out of Utah because
Hmm.
he's not he's not spectacular, but he does have like these weird games where he'll break 100 yards with only like 5 or 6 catches. So like I think
Uh,
it could be a boomer bust, honestly.
I mean, you got Dallas Goddard still, so y'all
Absolutely.
be all right.
Dallas Goddard was our best receiver this year, so which is
Yeah, but
nuts to
the
say. That is
offensive
because he was
coordinator.
very
I
that just scares
blame
me so much.
offensive coordinator mostly on this one.
Yeah, yeah, because Dallas Goddard always did he would do all the curls and the slants.
Hmm.
He'd be more of the inside guy, and he was very aggressive. He could get people off of him. He's very fast. So I mean, I can kind of see it. But like the wide receivers, they were just throwing deep balls the whole time, and it's like, come on. I did pick up a wide receiver though on this next one. I got Josh Cameron out of Baylor. Um,
Ooh, I think I kind of remember reading up about him, but I
yeah,
don't remember
he's
much.
only been coming up recently,
Hmm.
but
It happens all
he
the time.
yeah,
Or they
oh
just
yeah,
like where some players are like all of a sudden they just shoot up the draft board.
yeah. Like I'll pull up his stats. In this last season, he got 69 catches for 872 yards with an average of 12.6 with 9 touchdowns.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, pretty good, honestly. He's kind of a
I
sleeper.
see it. Yeah, that happens. I did a mock too, and I got a nice sleeper on there too.
And
We'll
then
get to that.
for my final one, I went Logan Jones out of Iowa.
See, I don't know. I don't know him.
Uh, he got All American.
What position does he play?
So he's a lineman, but he can do center, which is kind of like
Oh, okay. Is
what
he
we were
like
looking.
just like
Like
as plug and
he's
play,
not.
like interior O
Yeah,
line guy?
yeah,
Just see
yeah.
okay.
I said we just needed a
It
backup
happens.
center. We could probably
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
teach him some things.
Yeah.
Me learn you
Well,
something. So yeah, that's my.
all right. Well, let me just to give some little bit of explanation as to why I went with how I drafted. So Pittsburgh, they have done a lot of under the radar kind of coaching hires. Like I was upset about it at first with Mike McCarthy, but the more I've
But
read,
then
the more I've listened, the more I've thought about it, I think it can actually be good.
because
So,
he's passionate, and you haven't seen that in a coach
well,
in a long
oh,
time.
I
You've not
saw that. Oh my God, I
trying,
loved it.
man.
Yeah, I love it. He's from
I've
Pittsburgh.
not seen that out of a coach in a long time.
He worked at the University of Pittsburgh, like coached there. So I really like the passion that he brings, that he's going to be bringing to Pittsburgh. Um, and so so Mike McCarthy was the head coach in Green Bay starting in 2006.
Mhm.
Do you know who his quarterback was in 2006?
Uh, Favre and Rodgers.
Exactly. So, and that was Rodgers' second season. McCarthy is the one who developed Rodgers into who he became, right?
So that's gonna be
And
good for you
then,
guys
yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying. That's if Rodgers returns, which I'm starting to really think he will be. I mean, he's got McCarthy now. They got their new offensive coordinator who was the Vikings passing game coordinator and tight ends coach. So
Mhm.
um I really think that they're going to be doing a lot more like tight end type schemes, and I think it's going to be a lot more exciting for Pittsburgh's offense. It's not going to be this mellow, conservative pitch, run up the middle or go ball type of thing.
No, it's gonna be a lot more aggressive.
I think it's going to be a lot better. And their O line coach, I don't remember his name, but it was Rogers. He knows the O line coach and he likes him.
Okay.
And then our assistant O-line coach is Jahari Evans, who was I don't know if you remember who he is. He was this really good offensive tackle for the Saints when Drew Brees was there. Like he was
Oh, okay.
consistently one of the best. I think he wore 78. Really
Okay.
good offensive tackle. So
Yeah. So you
he
got a
is now
vet.
their assistant O-line coach.
Yeah.
Our defensive line coach is for I don't think I can even, I don't remember his first name, but his last name is Pico. He played for the Bengals for the longest while. He was really good. He had like Troy Polamalu hair. Like
Yeah.
if you look him up, yeah. He was pretty good. He wasn't one of the best, but he was pretty good. I liked him. He still was somebody you had to watch out for. Very versatile on that D line. And then our defensive coordinators, Patrick Graham, it's not like the flashiest guy, but when you
Hmm.
go back and look, like him being defense coordinator, he hasn't been on those really good teams. Like he was just with the Raiders. It's not like they had this really bad defense.
He just no.
The problem is there was no really good personnel. A couple of years ago, when the Giants were and actually made the playoffs, their defensive coordinator was Patrick Graham, and that defense
Okay.
was in the top half of the league. And now it's
Yeah.
without any kind of stars, without any like guys that like T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, JPJ. So I think he's going to be really good because now he's got a defense. He's got the personnel on his defense. So I'm actually really liking it.
Sony up from here.
Exactly.
Hmm.
So a lot of people think that Pittsburgh might trade for QB or try to bring in a guy. I wouldn't be. I'm not throwing it. I'm not saying that they're not going to bring somebody in, but I think it's going to determine what will determine that is what Aaron Rodgers is going to do. I'm thinking he's going to do one more season because he has a lot of respect for for this organization. They really like him. He's feeling a lot better than he has the last couple of seasons. Granted, he was with the Jets,
Yeah.
but I feel like he's going to resign, which is going to be really good in the sense that he's going to be able to mentor Will Howard some more. I'm a big Will Howard believer. Two seasons
I'm
with
excited. I'm so excited for Will
two.
Howard.
I know. 2 seasons with the mentorship, a free mentorship. You get paid to mentor under one of the best to
From the
do it.
GOAT.
Not the GOAT, but one of the best to do it. And then
Mhm.
you also got the head coach that helped get Rodgers to where he's at now. I'm really liking it. And so I really don't see Pittsburgh drafting a quarterback early. I do have them getting one late, but we'll get to that.
Okay.
So my first, I did a mock draft and I went my first pick in first round, pick 21 was Brandon. I don't know how to say his last name. Sis. It's Cisse out
Mhm.
of South Carolina. He's really good in off, man. He's a really good coverage guy. He's got some speed. There's a few things he's got to work on. Like he's not the greatest impressed man, but that's something that could be coached. And he does bite on some double moves. But if we got a safety back there to help out, we're good. But like I said, that stuff could be coached up, and I like it. He's like 6 foot, 6'2", 190 pounds. So he's got
Okay.
some length to
He's
him, which is
fast.
something
Yeah,
that
he's
Pittsburgh
fast.
likes.
Yeah,
Uh,
and he's probably got
he's
vertical
got
too.
Yeah, he's got some pretty good explosiveness, nice short range speed. And then the next guy, so in my second pick in the second round, Elijah Surratt, he was wide receiver at Indiana.
Yeah.
6'2", 209 pounds. He is great red zone. He had like 15 touchdowns this season. He's not the
Yeah, I was
fastest,
gonna say
but
we saw how Indiana got
he's
was.
got a high IQ. He's got a high IQ. He can get open and he's got really good hands. So I'm happy with that. I would be super happy to have somebody get open quick and can read the defense. Like
Mhm.
that'll help out Rodgers. That'll help out any quarterback that's going in there. And we wouldn't need to spend, and he'd be a really good wide receiver too. And not much pressure on him to be really good because we already got DK Metcalf. It's probably going to be a big tight end heavy scheme, especially with Pat Frymouth and Mount Washington, who's a freaking cheat code.
Well, you guys are
Uh,
a run first team.
I think it's going to be changing a little bit.
Okay.
That
Okay.
was under Mike Tomlin. That's like the Mike Tomlin era. I don't know what it's going to be, but we got a passing game coordinator as an offensive coach, and we got Mike McCarthy as the head coach.
Yeah,
So
and
I think
we know he likes to throw the ball up.
Yeah, so I think things are going to be changing a little bit. I don't think we should give up on the ground. I mean, both of our running backs that we got can run the ball and catch. They're versatile running backs with Warren and Gainwell. Hopefully, we re-sign Gainwell. But the next pick, I went
Gainwell was good,
offensive
man.
tackle.
I was happy for you
Huh?
guys when you got him.
Oh, game!
I was
I
happy for you
loved
guys.
it.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Our
As soon as
fan
we got
base
him, I was
treated him
like,
like trash.
yes.
They hated him. They hated him.
I liked
And
Gainwell.
I was like, because you guys don't understand. He's not supposed to be running like over 10 yards. He's the third down guy or the red zone guy. Like
Yeah.
that's where he's comfortable, man. And they're
He,
just like,
he's
no, we don't want to hear
I
it.
think he could be it all. He could do it all. He could.
You're like, where's Miles
He
Sanders?
could be. He can be first down, second down, whatever. I like him. But my third pick, I went Drew Shelton. He's an offensive tackle out of Penn State because we still got a little bit of like left tackle problems. I know our
Yeah.
Dylan Cook. He did pretty good at left tackle. I'm pretty sure that's who it was. But Drew Shelton. He's a versatile offensive tackle. He could play both. So it's a swing tackle. So I really like a backup tackle to be a swing tackle. And
Mhm.
like one guy goes down, guess what? He can go to right tackle
Yeah.
or he can go to left
Hmm.
tackle. I want that. And then with the fourth pick, so Pittsburgh got like 3 third-round picks this year. I went offensive guard. Keelan Rutledge out of Georgia Tech. I don't remember if he plays left or right, but either way, guard. And we Isaac Sumalo, you know who he
Hmm.
is. He came from the Eagles.
Hmm.
He's set to hit free agency. Not sure if they're going to re-sign him or not. So, replacement right there. And then I just find this funny. Jalen Kilgore is my next pick after that at pick 99. But man, it's just that versatility. I like the versatility. If I like plug him in anywhere on the defense, then that's what I like. Throw him in at nickel. Like, just imagine we got JPJ right there. We got my God, Jalen Ramsey. It would be great, and then we could plug him in, and I think it would be really good. It would set up for a really, really good secondary. Next pick. So the rest of these are honestly more like depth pick. I went Zane Durant, defensive tackle out of Penn State. He's like 6'2", 291 or 290, something like that. So I went a little bit
Mhm.
smaller because usually, hopefully, get some little bit of
Speed.
little bit more pass rush on the inside. Never hurts. And then I went Kevin Coleman Jr., wide receiver out of Missouri. Just a little bit not too small. He's like 5'11", 180 pounds. Get a little
Yeah,
bit
I've
of
heard
a
his name
guy
a
who
couple
can,
times.
yeah,
Heard
you
of
get a
Super.
little bit guy who could run a good route tree.
Mhm.
Then after that, I got Jack Kelly, linebacker out of BYU, mostly special teams and depth. And then another cornerback. I can't. Fezians. I completely botched his name, and I'm so sorry about that. Cornerback out of Washington he's taller, smaller frame, but I like length at corner because get some of these tall receivers, or maybe they might be matched up on the tight end. I like bigger cornerbacks. And then just for depth purposes, because I don't know if we're going to keep Jonnu Smith, I got a tight end out of Texas A&M, Nate Borkercher.
You
I don't
went
know.
for all
Yep. That's fine.
from a different
And
country. You gotta be
then
good.
here is my favorite underrated player who's going to go under the radar. Jack Strand, QB out of MSU Moonhead. So he is this
Okay.
6'5", 240-pound quarterback. He's got some sort of mobility
He's a
to
big
him.
guy.
So like
Yeah.
he's a big guy, got a little bit of mobility, kind of similar to like Will Howard-esque, and he's got a good arm flexibility. He can move around in the pocket. He throws the ball, like he a little trigger happy sometimes, but he reads the defense good, and he just got to work on a little bit of mechanics, but I'm really liking him. If he probably like went to a better school, he probably would have been able to work out some of the stuff that he did. Like let's yeah, like if he
That's
went to like
that's kind of how
LSU or some.
I keep when I mock draft, I keep an open mind based off of what school they're in or what, conference they're in. So like I only got one guy out of SEC. Like I was like, I'm not a big SEC guy. I don't know. I think it's overhyped. But
It just depends. I mean, and then each school really produces certain
Big
like
10
good,
Big
really
Ten's gonna
good
be your best
certain.
draft school.
Um, it just really depends. Like school and position wise, like Ohio State, you're gonna like anything on defense.
Ohio
I
State
think you're
has like
good,
what, like
and
5
wide
or 6
receiver.
first rounders this year. Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, half
But
defense, half offense.
my last pick is Mason Rieger, edge out of Wisconsin, just special teams purposes mostly.
Mhm.
But Pittsburgh's got like 12 draft picks this year, so like you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
like it's like yeah.
I didn't even try special teams because I know we're good. We have a
Well, he's not on special teams, but that's
oh,
what I
like
mean.
use
Is
him for that. Yeah.
yeah, he could be punt return, kick
Mhm.
return, kickoffs, punting, type of thing. Because you still gotta think about that kind of stuff, man. Um,
Yeah.
but
Special teams is still part of the team.
yeah, I'm all about most of the time when it comes to drafting, I'm the type that's going to want to get fill in the needs
Mhm.
over best player available unless that player really is too good to pass up on. There's honestly two players that I see in this draft that I could not pass up on, and they're actually, they're coming out of Ohio State. One of them is Avril Reese.
Yes.
He's this really good linebacker. He can cover. He's got speed. He can tackle. He can rush the passer. He's got it all, man. If it wasn't for the fact that the Raiders were drafting first, like, he could go first overall. He's
It's
the guy
either
that
him
I'm
or
like, he's just
Mendoza.
going to destroy.
I'm curious to see
I
what they're
mean,
gonna do.
if the Raiders keep the first pick, they're going Mendoza.
Yeah.
But honestly, then Alvaro Reese probably won't make it past the Jets then. Honestly, I think he's that good, and they need to build their defense up again, and why not get a guy who can be like Micah Parsons, who's, of the same kind, cut from the same kind of cloth,
Mhm.
And then the second guy I could not pass up on is Caleb Downs,
No,
best
I
safety,
oh
the
my
best
gosh, yeah.
defensive back coming out of this, who's also being compared to like Kyle Hamilton. So those are the two guys you really cannot pass up on. Like, I think there's a lot of
I
good
mean, we're not
defensive
getting
players
him.
coming out of
We're
this
not getting
draft.
him. Yeah, we're
No,
we're
no,
we're
he's
23,
probably
man.
going
We're
top
near the
10.
bottom. We're not gonna get him.
It just it really just depends. I just hope neither one of them go to the Browns. That's the only thing I can hope for right now. Personally, I think Caleb Downs might go to Cincinnati.
I can see that.
If he's available at 10, I think Cincinnati should go for it. Go for him. They need a lot of help on defense. And I know they need O-line, but like you also really need defense. Let's get somebody who can their thing is they need some versatility. And there's another guy, he's later in the draft, he's like middle of the first round. Sony Styles, another Ohio State guy who converted
Yeah,
from safety to linebacker, who really freaking good. He can very similar to Avil Reese, and that I think it's just that versatility, man. I love it. And that, I think, is what the Bengals really need to look for, especially when they need a lot of pieces on defense. They need to find that versatility just so that way, that you could plug and play, and you won't. It's hard. It would be hard for them to guess on what's going to happen. But
I agree.
yeah. Anyways, I'm running out of time here.
Yeah, my good old phone is running out of juice box here.
All right, man.
I
All
think
right.
it was
Well,
a good discussion today.
yes, sir.
I think we covered a lot of ground, and yeah, overall, good talk.
Yep. All right. Well, everybody, let us know what you think, what you would do, and
Yeah,
we will talk with y'all later.
I'll read comments if people leave them. I'll read them, respond to them. You know all that jazz.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love talking. I love reaching out to people, man. So
All right.
if anyone wants to talk about it with us, we'll be checking comments and such. So for sure,
All right,
man.
guys. We will catch everybody later.
Good night.